Okay, what we're doing is we are actually getting ready for the Cruising the Coast 20th anniversary Cruising the Coast 2016 car show. And let me tell you something, it is like fucking, we are on the verge of actually not going, because we got 2 days to get all this metal art done and hopefully have enough to take to the show to sell. That's what I go out there for. I go out there to try to make some money because I'm self-employed. And when you're self-employed, you got to do what you got to do what you got to do to pay the bills. So I go out there, shake hands, make friends. I make my metal art. I sell it, take some t-shirts, some hats, this, that, and the other, you know, and have a good time as we go. But the real situation is I don't know if we're going to fucking make it. Now, what we're looking at here, this is a custom picture that my friend Pete makes. I drew this up. This is a hot rod sign. Very, very unique, and sometimes I sell them, sometimes I don't. I'm only making 3 of those, that's it. 3, that's it, bam, 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 it's done. And then as we come over here, we see that there's already some metal art done and ready to roll. We got our skull head, yeah, Halloween type shit going on over here. We got our Route 66 signs, those are done. And of course, we got some big old Texaco signs that are looking really good, and hopefully those are gonna sell. So, hold on a minute. I thought there was 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, okay, 6, all right. And then we got Minnie the Body Shop girl working hard. What are you making? What's going on?
Fingers, I'm making fingers.
Show us one of the fingers here. Now this is a mold. This is a mold that I made of my wooden figure that my son bought me in the Philippines when he was out there for the United States Navy. And this is the fingers that we are taking with us. This is the middle finger that says it all right there in one word. And if you don't like it, then don't buy it. That's all I can tell you.
It'll be painted though.
It'll be painted gold.
Do a little bit of sanding.
Right, baby. Thank you. Thank you for telling all that to us. We're not really trying to sell them to the guys watching. We're telling them what's going on.
I wasn't trying to sell them. I was telling them what I got to do to finish them.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Pay attention.
What we got to do though is we got to get ready for Cruising the Coast, because that's the real situation. You understand? And if we can't get ready for Cruising the Coast, then we're not going.
Well, that's up to you.
Well, you're not going anyway.
That's right.
You're holding the fort now. So that's what Minnie's doing. She's making the fingers. If you look real close here, you can see that it is now getting hard. And yeah, it turned white. And we missed it. Wow. And then when we go in the paint booth, you can see the operation going on in here. Here's some Sinclair signs that I'm getting ready to paint. I made those last night before I went home. We got 6 of them babies that are going to go. Those are going to be beautiful, antique, reliced out signs. Handmade, of course, because we don't have an automatic plasma cutter, and I believe that hand making them is a lot more unique and individualized than actually taking a plasma cutter machine and programming it into a fucking computer. I would rather do it this way than do it the other way. Now, I got this art right here, and I was going to go ahead and take it with me. But the real situation is when you go to these car shows like this, these are impulse buys. These aren't Barrett-Jackson car show auctions. So I don't know if I'm going to take these with me or not, because I don't think that people are going to have $450 to spend on a unique one-off kind piece of art. The stuff that I'm selling is under $100, and that's something that everybody can afford. But as far as these go, yeah, we won't be letting those go for $100. So what it really bases down to is time. Time is a factor here, and time is a situation that says, are we going to have enough time to get our shit together to actually go to the car show? Yes, we are. We're going to go ahead and keep making metal art for the next 2 days. We got 2 days left, and however much we have, we're taking it with us. That's all we can take, that's all we can do, because that's the situation you have. Who's going with my friend Pete? Nitpick Norm and his son is going with my friend Pete. They're going to go ahead and sell Mopar parts over in the swap meet area where all the junkyard parts are, while I'm going to be up where all the new stuff is with my booth selling that stuff. So it's going to be a situation that says we're going to have a lot of fun out there. We're going to travel out there and drive out there, and we're going to make sure that you know, we have a good time out there. Because that's the real deal of the whole thing. We still got to make our money, we still got to pay our bills, but we got to have a good time doing it. So let's get all this done and get it all loaded up in the truck and trailer, get all our shit done, what we got to do, and get down the road and hopefully make it there in time to set our booth up and get there when we're supposed to get there, so we're not slopping it all together and making a big fucking nightmare out of it. So I got metal art to do. We're gonna go to Cruising the Coast, and we'll see you on the road. All right, this is actually the next day, actually the next night. It's about 11:30 at night. I've been busting my ass all day long. And there is most or some of the metal art that I'm taking with me. It looks like a lot, but it's really not. I mean, let's see, we got the Texacos here, we got Sinclair, we got Hot Rod USA, we got the Skull Heads, and the Route 66s, so we don't really have that good of a variety. Matter of fact, speaking of variety, I just got done making these ones here. These are our Conoco signs. I've never made the Conoco signs, never sold them before, so this will be a first. See what happens. But I went ahead and made some Phillips 66 signs. Phillips is a pretty popular item. Kind of looks like the Route 66. I got a little big on that. I kind of wish that I would have made it the same size as the Route 66, but that's okay. The Conoco actually had to be bigger, because if I would have made it the size of all the other ones, it would have looked like a little sign. So anyway, speaking of variety here, if you look real close, they all look pretty good, and everything says Phillips on them, except for this one here. I accidentally forgot to put the P in there, so this one actually says Phyllis. So hopefully, maybe somebody out there has a wife named Phyllis and loves Phillips 66, and that would be a really good gag situation on saying, hey, look, my wife's name's Phyllis, and I have a Phillips 66 sign with her name on it. So we're gonna go ahead and take that with us, and if it doesn't sell, then my friend Pete will hang it up in the clown factory, along with all the rest of the misfit bullshit, and hopefully everything will look like it's supposed to. And then we got this situation right here. We got a box full of fingers. I'm hoping that we'd be able to sell those out there. We're gonna take 30 of them bad boys with us. Gonna paint them gold. Got to get 904 off his ass and start sanding those down and getting the imperfections out. I actually had to make a new mold because the mold that I had was overused. So yeah, these ones really came out nice and I like them. But they need to be sanded down. You can see right here where there's a seam that needs to be sanded down, cleaned up, and then we can go ahead and paint all those. Maybe what I ought to do is sell them just like they are, and then the people can paint them the color they want. I don't know. So yeah, we'll probably paint them gold and be done with it. And then once again, I was going to take these, but I'm not going to take those because, like I said before, when you go to these car shows, especially these kind, people are there to get souvenirs. They want little quickies type situations. They don't want to spend $1 million. This isn't like an auction like Barrett-Jackson. So I'll probably keep those for the big auction out in Arizona when I go to Barrett-Jackson, and I'll sell all these out there because this is where this stuff will sell. This stuff won't sell at Cruising the Coast. So we'll be hanging on to these for a while. And then I see before Minnie left, she went ahead and made a finger. So that's another finger made that is going to be painted and hopefully sold. And it looks like we got just enough to make probably about 4 or 5 more of them babies. And then we're going to be done making fingers. So we're getting there slowly but surely, and we're just going to keep on going. Tomorrow is the due date. That's the last day of the situation. And tomorrow, we're done. I mean, whatever I get done making is what we're taking. We got some mobile horses down here, or Pegasus you might call them. I'm gonna go ahead and take those, see how those sell. And then we're gonna go ahead and make some Essos and Sunocos. And then hopefully, I don't know. I really don't fucking know. And then of course I got my t-shirts that I'll take out there and sell and shake hands and make friends. But I got to make at least enough money to pay for the trip, and hopefully make enough money where I can put it in my Moab, Utah fund to start saving up for that, because that's what all this is about. But I will tell you this, I've been working my fucking ass off on this shit. I got to paint those other ones in there white. Once I put the white base on them, then I'll go ahead and hand paint them tomorrow morning. Hopefully they'll go quick, easy, simple, and move on to the next ones, hopefully. Well, this is the last day of our situation and we get to cruise the coast. What I'm doing here is I'm painting our Phillips 66 signs, and I used to airbrush these, but I think they look more antique-y and old when you hand paint them. And let me tell you, it takes a long fucking time. It looks like it's easy, but it's not. You got to fucking really be fast and careful. So I'm finishing up on the black letters, and then I'll go to the white, and then we start, you know, putting a little old age to it, using different highlights of colors and stuff like that. But the real situation is, the real fucking deal is I still got to make the mobile horses. I was going to make some Esso signs. Those sell pretty good. And I was also going to make some Sunoco's. I don't know if I'm going to have time. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the mobile horse, because it's a pretty good size. It's an easy situation. It's just red and white. And then what I'll do is make the Essos. If I have time, I'll make the Sunoco's. If not, then we're pretty much done. Well, there you go. 4.5 sheets of 4x10 20 gauge steel. That's what's left right there. That's what's left. It's been a long fucking day. Long fucking day. But if we really think about it, it's been a long fucking week. Usually when I go to these shows, I have all this shit done way ahead of time, but not this time, because we had other shit to do besides this. So what I'm gonna have to do with the fingers is I'm gonna have to bring my sandpaper and my gold paint, and we'll just paint them while we're there. That'll give us something to do, and hopefully sell some. If we don't sell them, that's all right. I'll keep them and sell them on the fucking internet. Doesn't matter. And then, as we walk in here, we got, the mobile horse done. We got the Essos, they're done. Hopefully those will sell, hopefully. The mobile horses, or Pegasus, they're done. And then, as we come over here, we got the Sunoco's, and those are done. So, we got everything done. Now all we gotta do is let these dry so we can pack them up and get them loaded. So we'll go ahead and open the doors and let some air in, and hopefully it'll dry them off in about 20 or 30 minutes, because the clear that I used is the Intercoat DBC 500 Intercoat clear that doesn't require any hardener or anything, and it dries pretty fast. So we'll check back with that in about 30 minutes. Hopefully we'll be done. Wrap this shit up so we can get the fuck out of here. I'm still looking at my artwork, and I don't think I have enough. I take a lot more than this when I go to car shows. This is kind of a pathetic situation here. I'm hoping the t-shirts and the fingers are gonna make up for not bringing as much metal art as I usually bring, because I actually bring a lot of shit with me. I usually go ahead and make metal art for approximately 3 or 4 months before the car show, and then I have a shitload of it to go with me, but fucking pickings are getting slim over here at SWRNC, because we got this shit to worry about. You know, this is the situation right here. We got to get this fucking car done. We got other cars that are in this stage that need to be done. Doing the metal art shit, that's on the fucking back burner. Should I even be going to this car show? Should I? In reality, no. I shouldn't be going to this car show. I should be staying right here and working on the Chevelle or the Oldsmobile or even the Mustang, all right? Shouldn't even be going to this fucking car show, but I'm gonna go, and hopefully it's not gonna be a waste of fucking time. All right, how's our t-shirts looking? You wanna go over there with us? I see you haven't even done nothing. We're not even ready to load them up yet.
I just gotta pull 2
What time is it on the
t-shirts.
computer? What time we got?
It's 9:04. I
9
gotta pull
o'clock.
2 t-shirts and I'm done.
Okay, well, let's get over there. Let's check them out. We got a lot of fucking shit to do. A lot of boxes to load up. Are we taking all the shirts, I guess?
Yeah.
We're just gonna take them
Yeah,
all?
because, you know, I'm at work. I can't go to mail them out until Friday.
Okay.
You're going to be home on Sunday.
All right,
So,
well.
you know, we'll wait and we'll...
Okay, well, let's
if you have
get 'em
any
done.
left, then we will
All right,
try to
fine.
sell them then.
Okay, well, what about these guys here? Did you check the mail to see if these guys...
Yeah, I've already taken care of everything.
And then, of course, we got our hats. Forgot about those. I need to put those out there to make sure I bring them. We definitely don't want to forget our fucking hats that we paid money for, so... You know, hats. Okay, so there you go. You see what's going on. Long fucking day. I thought it was actually like 10:30 or 11. I still got to go home, take a shower. And speaking of doing something, I need to call Norm and tell him what time we're going to meet down here in the morning. So we got all the artwork done, and it looks like we're almost ready to fucking roll. This is where you're telling yourself, fuck, I wish I wasn't fucking going. This is really how you fucking feel. Really.